This is the Edge 464, one of the many motorhomes available here at Tripz UK. And this particular model is perfect for a couple or maybe a small family getaway. So let's have a quick look around at the motorhome then. Of course, at the front, you've got your fuel here, diesel, keep that in mind, your electricity, your door into the main living quarters, your gas, which is available here, and you also have an external locker, which can come in handy too. And let's not forget with this, you also have, for easy access, a great little step on the side here, which comes in really handy. On the back, you also have this brilliant bike rack, which can hold up to 3 bikes. So this is how to use the bike rack on your Edge vehicle. Firstly, pull this down. You'll notice you've got 3 gullies here. This is for where you can place your bikes, move these back and forth to fit the wheels of your bike. Then you also have these, which will then attach to each bike that is in each of the gullies on the bike rack. And as we make our way around the opposite side of the vehicle, you've got your toilet on the side here, and you also have your fresh water and your wastewater at the bottom here. So these are your keys to the Edge 486. You have your main driver key. You also have your key that accesses you to the living quarters and all the other compartments around the vehicle, and your keys for the bike rack at the back of the vehicle. So we're in the main cabin now. I'm in front of the steering wheel. You've got your wipers on the right hand side. You've got your lights to the left. You've also got cruise control on the main steering wheel here, as well as your headlights in this bottom right area too. You also have this little nifty pad section, which is perfect for if you have any kind of sat nav. Also your main gear stick, your heating system alongside your radio. You also, in the top right corner here, have details of height, length and width of the motorhome. Now, filling the motorhome with fuel is easy. Simply open the door that allows access to the latch, and then simply diesel nozzle in and out. And then you also have your AdBlue at the bottom here, but to be honest, you don't need to worry about that. That'll be full when you leave here at Tripz UK. When it comes to emptying the toilet, it couldn't be simpler. Simply push these 2 buttons here, open the flap, then you'll see this little lever underneath the main toilet section. Simply push the lever up, pull it out, then once you're on the floor, push the nozzle to the side, unscrew. Then simply, once that's unscrewed, get ready to empty your waste by pressing the button and pouring it out. Once it's all empty, screw back on once more. There we go. Push back to the side. Then you'll need to add your toilet chemicals back in once again. To do that, pull that to the side, pull this forward, pour your chemicals in, and then we'll close it all back up. Now, the important thing is here to make sure that this nozzle is turned straight once again before lifting back up and putting the toilet waste back into its compartment. And it's as simple as that. So when it comes to supplying electric to your motorhome, it couldn't be easier. Simply open the flap, then get your cable, pull up the flap here, but not all the way, because you want to be able to slot it on to the main plug section there. Then when it comes to leaving the site, simply pull the blue flap up once again slightly, pull out, flap down, and there you have it. So this is really important. This is your gas compartment. Now, both gas bottles must be off when in transit, but once you reach your destination, simply open the door, then come on down and turn both gas bottles on. You can do that by just twisting around 2 or 3 times. Now, this does have an auto valve, so if one gas bottle becomes empty, the other one will then be your main source of gas. Then, once you're ready to leave once again, come back to your gas bottles, turn them both off, and then you're ready to head into transit once more. We now move on to your freshwater supply, which can be found on the side of the motorhome. Simply pull up the flap, then untwist the main cap here, like so. Then get your hose pipe or maybe your watering can, place in, and simply wait for it to fill. Then we pull it out once more, and then we put the cap back on, twist and lock, pull out, flap down, and job done. So once we enter the motorhome, the first port of call is your control panel. We'll start with this control panel first. You turn it on, and then turn on your water, and then you have your lights as well. Now, you may notice the lights aren't actually on yet. That's because you'll find some switches here, and these control lights around the motorhome for you. We'll move on to your other control panel here. This controls the heating in your motorhome. Simply switch it on by clicking the dial, and you have 3 options over the top here. We'll start with this one. This is your gas and electric. Click on that. Now, of course, you can use gas as your main source of power, or you can twist this round slightly, your dial, to electric 2. Now that is perfect for when you are parked up on site and plugged in to an external source. Else, you'll be wanting to use your gas instead. We'll go back to the main menu. We'll move over to your water. Click on that as so. At the moment, that's off, but you can switch it over to eco mode. You also have hot mode, and of course your boost mode as well, which is perfect for if you just want a quick 30-minute blast or so. Go back to your main menu once again, and we'll move over to the heating of the vehicle. Click on that, and as you move the dial up, you can choose how warm or how cold you want the vehicle to be. And that is your control panels. So your cooker, really nice and easy to use. The main thing to remember is to make sure to push this glass cover all the way back, else it won't work. Then simply start the ignition, turn on the gas until it lights. Now what I love about this vehicle are these captain chairs. You can already see this one pre-turned round, but if I just pull this little lever, I can pull myself round, and then suddenly so much more space is available to you thanks to these captain chairs. So this is your fridge then. Simply press the on button. That allows you many options on the side here, which you can click from electricity to gas and of course to the car battery as well. And you can also select your different temperatures as well. Now you've got a TV aerial on this motorhome, and to use this, simply unscrew the capsule at the top here, push up the aerial, and then fine tune to find a signal. However, when you come to leave, make sure to pull the aerial back down once again and then tighten up. So all the windows are the same when it comes to your motorhome. To open it up, simply press in the buttons and pull around on each of the options, then push out, and you'll hear a tiny click. That will hold it open for you. You can always go up one more as well, and it'll hear the click once again, and you'll pull in to close, and then you can always as well just leave it open slightly like so. But if you want to close it completely, once again push that button in and pull the levers back around. Now you also have some blinds with this. You have your fly screen blind as so. We'll push that back once more, or you have your blackout blinds, which is this one here. So your toilet, you've got the flush at the top of the system here, and then you've got your little latch to open the toilet at the bottom there. Now what's really nifty about this is that the bathroom is essentially a wet room. So for your shower, simply pull out the tap and use, and then once you're done, slide back into the tap once again. Another set of beds at the front here. Of course, you have this one that you can simply pull down, but you also have some at the bottom here by pushing up the table, moving in the leg by pressing a button here, and then also a pull out once again. And then you have all the extra covers and bits that you need underneath the sofas as well. Now, one thing to note on all the motorhomes here at Tripz UK is this little device that you'll notice on the side of your vehicle. Make sure to please stay clear of this, as this releases hot gas throughout your time using the vehicle. So very dangerous indeed. Do make sure to keep it clear. Now, in all the vehicles here at Tripz UK, we also supply you with connector cables, ramps, mats, hose pipe, and even furniture as well.